Yeah, so this is the 1991 Toyota Land Cruiser HZJ75 with a 6.0 V8 in it. I'm gonna hop in it and give you a cold start video. So, fuel pump prime. And you can see the tach's working, oil gauges works, fuel gauge works coming up, and coolant gauge, everything works on the dash. Give you a little clicky there.
Turns.
Yep. Close the garage. That AC going.
AC fully works?
AC fully works. Idle revs up per the PCM.
Heat works as well?
Heat does work as well. Got a little camera to watch there. Got so much power. I actually generally just start from second gear, especially if it's a little roll. That'd be deep dongle there.
Speedo fully works?
Speedo fully works. Bounces a little bit under 40, but I think that's normal for an old car. And that's 40 kilometers.
How much horsepower again?
I think it has, the original spec is 340, 335 with exhaust and a tune. I haven't had a dyno tune, so I can't exactly tell you exact numbers, but you know, mid 300s I'd say. Quickly your body adapts to the shifting with your left hand. It took me maybe twice, but man, it puts a smile on my face every single time. And it doesn't have the same issues that a lot of the right-hand drive imports do, because a lot of the right-hand drive imports are so low. Think about Skyline and 240s and things like that. You sit so low that it's difficult to see around things. In this truck, I mean, look at this Lexus next to us, and we are clearly sitting higher than it. I can see over everything. So I really have never had too much of an issue as far as seeing around and seeing over things on a day-to-day basis.
much wind. I want to roll the windows up. Audio.
Nice. We always turn the AC off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, all new weather stripping, so it's nice and quiet in here.
Yeah, it really is.
This is completely daily drivable. I mean, wipers work, everything works on it.
How much effort was it to convert some of these old accessories to modern use for the new motor?
Yeah, the AC was pretty difficult, but once I figured it out, there's plenty of tutorials on how other people have done it, and I thought it was sloppy. Each one of them even admitted to how sloppy it seemed, and I think that my solution was a little bit better. I dug into the wiring diagrams for the Toyota, and I found that this potentiometer in the AC switch is actually, a switch as well as a potentiometer. So I have it working as just a switch that the AC is either on or off, and it works how the original LS motor AC works, in that if the AC gets too cold and it starts to freeze on that low side, if there's a low pressure cutoff switch in that low side that automatically cycles as a cycling switch. Probably should have
A little more clutch there.
Let this guy get on. He's going a little slow.
How about the tach and the speedometer? How do you make those work with the new motor? And the fuel gauge, all that?
Yeah, so the speedometer actually just comes off of the HZJ75 transmission. The tachometer is run through a decoded digital unit in the under the dash there, and that allows for the conversion from sine wave to square wave for the diesel tach to work. The speedometer, like I said, is right off the transmission. The oil and the heat gauges are both factory Toyota units that are modified to fit in the spot where the original oil pressure gauge for the LS would have gone, and there are two there's two temperature supports on either head, and on the left head, bank 1 is the ECT, is the electronic coolant temperature sensor that tells the PCM what the coolant temperature sensor is, and then the manual one for the gauge readout here is on that right side, at the back of the head over here, and again, that's a factory Toyota unit, so it shows, right on there. The fuel gauge itself, so in the fuel pump, in the fuel tank rather, is a Walbro 255, and actually, I didn't know this, but Walbro actually changed their name recently. There's something else, but it's whatever the new Walbro 255 liter per hour, 100 psi fuel pump, and on a custom hanger, and on that hanger is a factory Toyota sending unit, so it has the accurate resistance from top to bottom, and that took some playing around, of rising that up and down to make sure that we had an accurate up and down reading from full to empty there. But yeah, I mean, with the AC and the radio up, this thing just cruises right along.
Is this all new hardware back here?
All new hardware, all refurbished hardware. If it's not, every single nut and bolt on this truck was touched. Got a leather headliner, and here's a leather dash pad, as well as a leather e-brake boot, all done by Broadway Interiors of Las Vegas. Man, look at that view. Beautiful. This truck just begging to drive up that mountain.
Yeah, it is. It's too clean now.
That's right.
Original steering wheel.
Original steering wheel, horn still works. It's got a nice little meat to it.
Give it to us. I can hear it, yeah. Not much.
Not much. It's not loud. I think people are quieter in Australia.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or Japan.
Is that a cluster with the original with the truck?
Yes, that is the original cluster with the truck. And then actually what's fun is my little check engine light and oil light actually are wired up and they work. So, when I get that light will illuminate. And this was a preheat. It had the diesel preheat options or an air filter. There's a couple little features there. Go ahead and hop off here and so no shakes, no shimmies.
That's the only thing I hear is a motor and transmission, which is what you want. It's great.
That's right. And
is this all new hardware as well? Window hardware?
no, that's just cleaned up.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah. But I tell you, man, this thing's a real head turner.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, you do not want to buy this truck if you do not like attention on the road, because I don't think you can pull up anywhere without somebody saying something or hooting and hollering as you drive past.
Yeah.
I get a lot of, what is that? Which is a lot of fun. I think my favorite compliment was from a guy driving down the street next to me. He said, that mug is sharp. It looks like a truck G-Wagon, which I thought was funny. And I guess it kind of does. It's nice and boxy like that. Real aggressive and has a nice tone to it. She purrs like a kitten at idle, and when we, again, kick on the AC, idle comes up 200 RPM from about 575 to about 725, actually. I think I have it set to. And all that's done in the tune. All of the factory diverters in here work. So if I want to hit it to defrost, I got my defrost up here. And also, obviously, fresh air or recirc on the diverter there.
Title is in your name?
Clean title in my name, yep.
Registered in Nevada?
Registered in Nevada as a classic vehicle, that's correct. Not even a difficult process anymore, and now that it is a U.S. titled vehicle, there wasn't anything special to it.
Nice. Is this adjustment for steering rack?
Yeah, up and down.
Steering tilt?
I like it nice and high. Lets me see down into the cluster. Kind of a taller guy. I tell you what, man, these Japanese trucks, they're not designed for tall men. But I'm 6 foot, and I fit nice and comfortably in here.
A lot of headroom though, huh?
A lot of headroom. Even it's funny. These seats, they will certainly help your posture. And it's funny, when I put these seats in, I originally thought, oh man, you have to sit so upright. And so I put this driver's seat in, and then I put the original passenger seat back in it. And I determined that you actually just have to sit upright in these trucks, these single cab trucks.
Right.
And there's no really detriment at all. These bolsters are really comfortable. They really do hold you in there. I mean, it's just a smooth driving, nice running truck.
It really is. About 100 miles per hour for reference. Almost 95 right there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Saw the tacky at 155, or the speedo at 155, so.
Okay.
Stable as can be.
Yeah, man, she's sitting on 4 brand new BFG tires. We have vent windows squeaking a little bit if you want to close it or open it. Yeah. Plenty of passing power to just sit and fit and roll into Taycan next to us. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Oh no, the newer. Can we show that's working?
Yeah, so
Are you connected now?
I am. Let me go to. It's watching a YouTube video I was watching earlier on my garage door. Show you a little. That's supposed to videotape me on my phone while driving.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
I'm on my phone. Otherwise, I can pull it up for us.
Right, I don't have any. You can just
Turn it
hit
to
menu. I want to do Bluetooth, but obviously you're on your phone.
Yeah,
so you can go to your Bluetooth settings. Again, you can click right here and get a view of the front camera. Oh, let's see.
Only while parked.
It should. Oh, it's just off.
Okay.
Right there. Front camera power, and front camera view. And then hit front camera view. And as long as you don't disconnect the battery, that's going to stay like that. Your front camera right there, and there's your front camera.
So cool.
Shows on that front left side. In parking lots or off-roading or whatever, if you need to see that downward angle on that left side, you can kind of see around as if you were.
Great for off-roading.
Yeah, it's great for off-roading on that front end.
Same with the rear camera as well. The backup camera.
Yeah, the backup camera only actually comes on when you go into reverse.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
How
It
did you
comes
wire
on
that?
automatically. It's tapped into the power for the reverse lights.
Okay.
So as soon as the reverse lights come on,
They're wired together.
they are.
Okay.
As soon as reverse light comes on, it comes on. AC's nice and cold.
It really is, yeah. About to turn it off again. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So the AC lines are custom?
Yes, AC lines are custom. Brand new dryer, condenser. The evap expansion valve was replaced. The only thing that's not new in the entire system is the evaporator, but we proved that it was clean and it pressure tested before we put it all back together. So original evaporator, but the expansion valve in it is brand new.
Okay.
All new AC lines, brand new AC compressor, brand new switches in the compressor for high pressure cutout, and also in the low side, obviously, for that low pressure recirculation switch. The way the power rolls on,
Yeah, it's quick, man.
It just makes it real nice. I mean, that was maybe 8th throttle, just rolling into it. In a world of Hellcat trucks, it's not fast, but boy, it is smooth and powerful,
What clutch unit is in this?
So it's a McLeod racing flywheel and clutch setup to be able to hook up to that LQ4 6.0 V8 that's in it. And then with the transmission being adapted with the advanced adapters kit. It's actually a Mark's 4-wheel drive kit from Australia that Advanced Adapters licensed and sells in the U.S. And I gotta tell you, man, there's not many of them that have been sold in the U.S. I truly believe, I don't know for a fact, but I have not come across one. I don't think that there's a single other LS swapped, V8 75 Ute in the U.S.
Bluetooth works right here.
Yeah. I'm not answering it as spam. But yeah, there she is.
Beautiful.
That's all.
Well, why don't you pull over, maybe at that park there, I'll get a little view of the outside truck running and I'll call it that.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, dude, what are you doing, bro? Really?
Crazy they're Camaro owners.
Right?
Or you can park it behind my FJ if you want.
Oh, let's take it apart.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that dog was having a good time.
Having a great time.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go right in the center there.
Yeah. E-brake light works obviously as well. If you're up there, you can actually see the brake light comes on. Take it off, take it off. And then four-wheel drive light works. Bright light works. All the lights in the instrument cluster works. It's very, actually, like I said, it's the smoothest transmission I've ever had as far as shifting down into 4. Clicks over nice and neatly. Alright, yeah, let's see if we're on outside.
See myself in the truck. You gonna pop the hood? Hear it run?
Yeah. Fan clicks on automatically.
It's whisper quiet in here.
Oh yeah, she purrs.
I just go ahead.
Little rev?
Yeah, we'll just loop around so we can hear it from the outside real quick.
Yeah, you gotta love it. That thing just puts a smile on my face every single time.